on the Ragbrai special. We're coming your way where we're biking across Iowa. Biking across Iowa. Biking across Iowa. We ride bikes across Iowa. Yeah, we're biking across IOWA on the Ragbrai special. Coming your way.
This summer for our vacation, we rode the RAGBRI. So you may be asking yourself, what is the RAGBRI? Well, that stands for the Register's Annual Great Bike Ride Across Iowa. Essentially, it's an organized bike ride with 10,000 of your closest friends across the entire state of Iowa from the Missouri River to the Mississippi River. Sound like fun? Well, it wasn't just fun, it was great fun. Before the ride started, we had some simple goals. First, we wanted to ride bikes for 7 days on some great roads with incredible views. Second, we wanted to eat loads of awesome food. Third, we wanted to laugh a lot. And fourth, we wanted to listen to some good music. So how did we do? I think we nailed it. Goal number 1, ride bikes. Since there are so many people doing this ride at the same time, you were able to take up an entire lane and sometimes even 2. This allowed me to ride next to Jenny for almost the entire ride when I could keep up with her. This was a huge bonus as opposed to hugging the white line on the side of the road with cars passing you. Also, with so many people around you, we were able to talk to a lot of people from all over the United States, which was a lot of fun. I think right here, Jenny is complimenting the rider next to her on his socks and sandals fashion choice, because you just can't go wrong with that combo.
I hate climbing in the beginning.
To beat the heat and a lot of the crowds, we also opted to wake up every morning and start riding around 6 a.m. I know this doesn't sound like a smart thing to do on vacation, but every morning we were treated with an incredible sunrise over the corn and soybean fields, so it was definitely worth it. The camera is never able to pick up the full effect of a good sunrise, but trust me, the sunrises were incredible. One day we checked out a loaner tandem from Commotion Cycles. At first, even the simplest things like pushing off was a frightening experience, but after 40 miles we got the hang of it. Climbing hills was slow, but with 2 people on a bike, descending was amazingly fast. Jenny absolutely loved the tandem, and well, I learned to tolerate it, but it was fun to try for a day.
Corn. It's what Iowa is made of.
Goal number 2, eat lots of great food. I once heard that a long-distance bike ride is actually an eating contest disguised as a bike ride. This theory held true for Ragbrai. There was great food absolutely everywhere, ranging from church lady pie, I didn't know there was such a thing, homemade ice cream churned on steam engines, pork chops grilled over corn cobs, the Elvis, which is a grilled peanut butter, banana, and bacon sandwich. I had this one at 9 in the morning. Pancakes, which turned into a sporting event. I caught all of them.
All right, ready, my friend? Here we go. Go.
But the culinary masterpiece of the week was this lunch put on by an entire Amish community. It was grilled chicken on homemade rolls, pie, and ice cream. I couldn't believe how good it was.
Raspberry. You know,
What?
oh yes, please.
We were anything but nutritional role models for the week, but man, we had some great food. Goal number 3, laugh a lot. This goal was really easy to achieve as there were costumes and shenanigans going on everywhere. Everyone was always out for a good time, so much so people even dressed up the roadkill. No raccoon along the route was ever without a beer, and of course party beads. couple of times I saw this guy riding with wooden shoes and wondered how that would be. Then, on the last day as I passed him again, I saw what he had written on the back of his shirt. I laughed so hard I circled back so I could pass him one more time. Occasionally people would have water slides set up in their front yards. Jenny just couldn't pass this one up. The barkers trying to get you to stop at their place can be entertaining, but this guy won for the funniest line.
This is the one they've been talking about. It's indoors, it's air conditioned, it has 2-ply, it has hand soap. Don't trust the Kaibos, I've been up there.
I also laughed at a lot of helmet decorations. Here we got passed by a traditional unicorn and a single ear of corn unicorn. Goal number 4, listen to some good music. I love music, so I was excited to hear there's lots of music during the week. Even though we could never stay awake late enough to go to the nightly concert, there was music everywhere, from singers belting out tunes in town to riders listening to tunes while they rode along. I really loved that the police had music blaring from their patrol cars, and there was even a musician who sang songs only about Iowa. It was a great week for music.
Gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my
I was thinking slightly down from the fireplace.
everything about me. I've been down. Never seemed so good.
We love Dutch letters from Pella, old Pressure's reunion every day, covered bridges of Madison County, and up to Okoboji for some summer fun and play. So pull up a chair and stick around a while, then you'll find out what we're telling you is true. When God blessed America, God blessed Iowa too.
We also had a lot of good surprises during the week, which were huge bonuses. We got to watch the movie Breaking Away on the ride to the start town. I got to see how high I could fling my baggage every morning. We got to show off our cycling tans at the city pool. We got to explore cornfields. We got to sign a mural in the mighty town of Dowd, Iowa. We learned new and interesting ways to set up a tent every day.
And it's together.
Every night we got to sleep in a tent city. If Woodstock had tents, this is what it would have looked like. And finally, we got to be on TV. I think it helped that we wore jerseys from different colleges on College Jersey Day. Ragbrai was probably the most fun I've ever had on a bike and totally exceeded our expectations. We will be back next year.
Thank you.